Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to Snyderville Speedway. We've got the Tuesday night showdown for you this time, a 25-lap sprint race. The starting order, James on pole position in the orange and white Ford GT. Nathan starting second in the blue and white Chevrolet Corvette. Seth starting in third in the green and black Ferrari 458. Joey starting fourth in the yellow and white Chevrolet Corvette. Kaz starting in fifth in the all-blue Chevrolet Corvette. And then we've got Josh rounding things out for us in the blue and orange Porsche RSR. So we are getting ready to go racing. The lights are going out, and we are green at Snyderville Speedway. James leading into turn 2 and turn 3. Nathan pulling up alongside him there into turn 5. Makes contact, and James is going to go all the way to the back here. Fighting for the lead, goes back to 6th. Rough way to start the race so far for James. Nathan in the lead, and it looks like he will lead the first lap. Seth following him on the inside line down in second place, followed by Josh in third. We got some great racing, and then it looked like contact between the Ferrari and Nathan's Corvette over in turn 1. Nathan gets bumped off. Seth into the lead, followed by the Porsche. Josh in second. Josh running the fastest lap of the race so far, 5:09.07. We've got a three-way battle for the lead. Josh following closely behind Seth here. And then Kaz on the outside lane. Kaz's blue Corvette looks really fast right now, pulling alongside Josh into 5, but then Josh taking away the inside lane and pulling back away once again, coming back onto the front stretch. And he repeats that 2 laps in a row. And you've also got Nathan closing back in on Kaz, looking to get back into the top 3, and then Kaz D-slots over in turn 5. Seth continuing to lead the race, 7 laps completed. Seth just ran the fastest lap of the race and our current track record with a 5.749. That is the new track record for Seth. Excellent lap as he is pulling away just a little bit from Josh here. 6/10 of a second lead right now over Josh. Nathan in third, Kaz fourth, then Joey, and then James battling it out back there for the 5th position. Kaz and Nathan side by side. Kaz on the inside lane, pulling closer to him into turn 2, and there's contact. He made a run going down into turn 2, and the rear end of that car stepped out, got into the left side of Nathan's car, forcing the D-slot. Nathan back into 5th. Kaz moves to 3rd. And Seth and Josh still 1 and 2 right now. Josh really close behind. Less than 0.2 of a second at the moment. We'll see what happens on the restart. And we're back underway. Seth gets a great jump on the start, and he's got a 0.7 of a second lead now. That lead continuing to climb 0.9 of a second. And Kaz de-slotting over in turn 2 is going to bring out the track call again, the caution. And Kaz falling back to 4th here. Joey's going to gain the position. Joey into the top 3 for the first time in this race. 11 laps completed. 14 laps to go. Seth still holding the lead in the fastest lap of the race. That fast time will probably hold up. Kaz once again de-slotting over in turn 2 and getting a little push. It looked like his car rode on top of James's car down the short chute there underneath the Red Bull bridge. And Kaz is going to come back where he de-slotted over in turn 2. So Kaz dropping all the way to the back here. He was fighting for the lead early in the race. Kaz back to 6th. And then James de-slots over in turn 5 just after the restart. So now James will get the bump back to 6th place. 13 laps completed. Seth still leading, but that gap has closed. Josh continuing to close that gap right now. 0.5 of a second in between the two for first and second. And Kaz gaining, making some ground on Nathan here, looking to get back into the top three. Nathan moves to the outside to block Josh. Kaz, see if he jumps back down on the inside here. Good battle for third between Joey, Nathan, and Kaz. Seth is pulling away in first right now. Over a 1.5 second gap between him and Josh, and then Josh D-slots over in turn 2. So that's going to extend the lead for Seth to probably around 2 seconds. And Joey and Nathan very close to one another, almost side by side in the battle for third. 7 laps to go. The real race right now is for third. James now a lap down, 1 lap behind Seth. Kaz down to the inside line. Looks like he's gaining on Joey, and then Seth slots over in turn 2. That is going to allow Josh to close the gap a little bit. It was 2.4 seconds behind on that last time they crossed the start-finish line. But Seth slotting, that's going to hurt him just a little bit. 20 laps complete. We got 5 to go. Still a great battle going on for third here. And Seth slotting again over in turn 5. Once again, Seth coming off with just 4 laps to go. And that lead is going to be cut down even more. And Seth is in the outside lane right now. Josh is going to have the momentum on the inside. And Seth slots again over in turn 5. And Josh is almost side by side with Seth on the inside lane. With just 3 laps to go, Josh is going to have the advantage. Big restart coming up. Seth had a 2.5 second lead, and he has D-slotted 3 times in the last couple laps. On the restart, Josh moves into the lead. He's got the inside lane. He's got the momentum right now. But Seth following closely behind with the quicker car. We've got another D-slot over in turn 5. That was Nathan. Nathan falling back into 5th. What a race for the win now. This is the final lap. Last lap. So this time by the line will be the last time for Josh and Seth. This is the battle for the lead. And Josh has the inside lane here on the final lap. And we are back underway. Josh, he's going to take the win. Seth finishes second. Joey third. Kaz fourth. Nathan fifth. And James in sixth. What a race. It looked like Seth was going to run away with this one. And he crashes 3 times in the last 5 laps. And Josh ends up taking the lead with just 3 to go. And holds on for the win. Excellent race. And again, your finishing order: Josh, Seth, Joey, Kaz, Nathan, and then James, with Seth running the fastest lap of the race with the 5.749. Everyone else in the 5.9s. Guys, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time at Snyderville Speedway.